Today we'll be going over why people crave bad habits, how you can make them unattractive, and make the good habits more attractive. Have you ever wondered why you keep going back to your bad habits when you think you've kicked them to the curb? It's because your mind is tricking you. Today, I'll be breaking down how you can hack your bad habits and reprogram your brain to be the person you want to be. And everything I'm talking about today is based off the book Atomic Habits. I'm sure most of you know about it. If not, go read it. It's a good book, and I think you'll enjoy it. Now, where do cravings really come from? Cravings don't usually come from the actual action itself, whether it's smoking, eating junk food, but rather what you get out of it. Here is where cravings really come from. The conservation of energy, the obtaining of food and water, reducing uncertainty, gaining approval of others, and to achieve status. Now here's an example. When you're on Instagram, it's not necessarily about just scrolling to kill time or liking photos, but rather to achieve the approval of others. And that ties into one of your desires. Now, here's how your brain predicts behavior. First, there's a cue. Next, a prediction. Then there's a feeling. And that feeling then turns into an action. So it's a 4-step process of how the human brain recognizes behaviors. Now, here's a few examples. Let's say you're driving down the street. You see a green light, okay? Now, in your mind, you're gonna wanna drive. Now, in order to execute that feeling, you're gonna have to press on the gas pedal. Now, there's one action, but it's a series of events or thought processes that cause that one action. Now, we can also tie this into cravings. When you crave a cigarette, your body thinks you're benefiting from it. You get that mental relief, but it's actually hurting you. Smoking kills, or so they say. Now, in order to break that bad habit, you have to reframe it entirely. You think smoking is cool. You think it helps you relax, but it's actually destroying your lungs. You ever seen the inside of a smoker's lungs? Now that's one. You like to drink because it helps you socialize. You need to have alcohol in order to talk to people? Nah, alcohol is like depressant. Now this isn't me telling you stop smoking, stop drinking, but this is me telling you to reframe your habits that you perceive as bad in order to reframe them. So use that as you will. You can also make your good habits desirable. In order to do the things you don't want to do, you have to make it desirable. Now, that's on you right there. The blueprint is to do something enjoyable, but pair it with something unenjoyable. Now, let's say you have a really tough gym session planned. You don't want to go to it. But for the past month, you've been playing really hype, intense gym music, or whatever your gym playlist is right before. The cue was to put your headphones on, start playing some music, and then boom, you're locked in, you're ready. You no longer don't want to go to the gym. Instead, your mind is primed to go and get a crazy workout in. So like I said at the beginning of the video, bad habits only stick to you because your brain has been tricking you. Your brain thinks it's helping you, but it's actually not. In order to move past the bad habit, you have to reframe it for what it is. If you want to drop something bad for you, then you have to think of it as being bad for you. But in order to move forward with the good habits you want to build, in order to be someone who can see their good habits through, who can make it stick, then you have to frame it as attractive. So make the bad habits unenjoyable and make the good habits enjoyable. Attractive versus unattractive. Now you know what your goals are. You know what you want to start doing and what you want to stop doing. So my challenge for you is to make it happen. Find a bad habit you want to drop, and I want you to build a good habit. Because at the end of the day, we're capable of self-realization. You can do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. All you have to do is have that desire and make it happen. Now with these steps I've given you, it's very possible. So let me ask you, are you willing to do what it takes?